oftentimes people ask me, where do you get your ideas? And I'm never sure how to answer it. I used to really hate that question because I felt like it put me on the spot of how do you get your ideas? And for someone like me that spent a career making ideas, it's like asking, like, how do you throw the ball so it lands in the basket? It's like, well, I don't know. I can't. If I could explain that to you, then I would write a business book or something, right? But the true answer is that I think everybody gets ideas all the time. It's just that when we become adults, we're trained to think they're no good anymore. A kid has an idea and they don't judge it. They think it's the best idea in the world. It may not even make sense. It may not even be a full idea. I mean, a perfect example is when you look out at a room full of kids and say, who has a question? And every single one raises their hand. And most of them don't even have a question yet, but they're just confident in the fact that whatever they have to offer is going to be of some value. And you see the opposite thing happen with adults, where you ask who has a question and very few people raise their hands because they're in their head already thinking, no, that's not a good question. No, that's a stupid question. Or he probably gets that question all the time. And so it's similar with ideas. People have ideas all day long. It's just a matter of accepting them and letting them flourish. I was a creative director at an advertising agency for many years, and the people that would work for me would often kill their own ideas judge their own ideas before they even brought them to me, long before we ever brought them to a client. And I used to tell them that an idea is like a baby bird. It doesn't fly right away. You got to give it some time. You got to let it grow, and then maybe it flies, maybe it doesn't. But if you kill it right away, it's like nipping it in the bud. It never gets to flourish, if I can make several metaphors at once. But so I guess the short answer is I get ideas all the time, and I write them down, and I see what happens. Some of them, nothing ever comes of it. Some of them, they turn into something really great. And some of them, I think they're going to be something great, and I write the whole thing out, or I follow this thread for a long time, and then I was wrong.